Hello everyone and welcome back to Saring Menon Academy. In this video, we'll be exploring OOPS in Java. So let's get started. So what are OOPS? OOPS stands for Object Oriented Programming. Now what is Object Oriented Programming? Object Oriented Programming is a concept in programming languages such as Python, C++, Java and so on, where it primarily consists of classes and objects. Now what is a class? A class is basically like a blueprint. Let's take an example of a house. The blueprint of the house is its sketch and its plan. So in its plan, we write that the house will consist of let's say 3 bedrooms, a dining area, a living room, a 3-storied building, and so on. Similarly, classes class is like a blueprint where we specify what all things we need, and objects are the actual objects that are present in the house. Now, in the house example, objects are the furnitures, the number of rooms, etc. Now, in objects in programming, we create things, or we call it as objects inside classes. Now, let's take an example of a car. If I create a class of a car, I will I'll name some classes such as um, the brand, the color, the year when it was purchased, and so on. And the objects would be the name of the brand, suppose Toyota, year 2026, color silver. Like that, we create classes and objects. Now let's move to the practical part and let's open Visual Studio Code. And let's create a new file. I'll name it as oops.java. Now here, if you notice, our default class, this public class with the file name, is already a class. But we are going to create another class. So before this public class comes, I'll create a class of card. So I'll name it as class card, then open curly brackets. Now inside this card, I'll write what all features would be there for the card. So I can write, let's say the brand. So we need to specify the data type also. So the data type of the brand would be string because a string contains a string of characters. So I'll write string, the S should be capital, and then I'll write the feature name. So the feature name would be brand. And then I'll put a semicolon. And then I'll create another characteristic or a feature. Let's say color. So color will also be a string. So let's string color. Then the year which it was purchased. So year would be an integer. So I'll write int year. Then I can write string model. And we have created a class. Now let's go to our normal public class, which we used to write in every program. And inside that, I'll write public static void main string arguments. And let me open curly brackets. Now inside curly brackets, I want to create a card. So first of all, I need to give the card a name. So let me name it as my car. So first of all, I need to specify in which class it belongs to. Since we have created the class name as car with C capital, I'll write car and then I'll give the name of my car. So I'll name it as my car. Then I'll put an equal to sign. Then I'll write new. Then I'll again write the name of our class, which is car. And then I'll put parentheses. then I'll put a semicolon. Now this means I have created a car called my car inside the class car. That's why we have written new. So this is an object. My car is an object. That's why we are writing that inside car we are creating a new object called my car. Now I want to give values. I need to specify the brand name, color, year, and model. So for that, I need to write the name of my object, which is my car. So I'll write my car, then I'll put a dot, and then I want to first of all write the name of the brand. So I'll write brand, then I'll put an equal to sign, then I'll write the name of the brand. I'll write Toyota, then I'll put a semicolon, then I'll write color. So color I'll assign it as a silver color, then an year. So I'll write 2026 and model, my car dot model. I'll take it as Innova. 2026 should not be in double quotes since it's an integer. So I'll remove the double quotes. And now if I want to print values of the specific values, suppose brand or color, I can print it as system.out.print. Or let me put the print line also. Then I'll write my car dot brand. If I want to print the brand, I'll write my car dot brand. Now if I run my code, it prints the brand Toyota. Now similarly, if I want to print the, the year, I'll write my car dot year, and I'll rerun, and it has printed the year. Now if I want to print every single value inside my object, there are two methods. First of all is to print it separately with a separator. The second one is to print the my car class, my car object. So we'll explore both the methods. So first of all, I'll write system.out.print line, and then I'll write, first of all, I need to print, let's say, details of my car. I pass a string details of my car. Then I'll put a separator and a space. Then I'll write plus. Now, first of all, I need to print the brand. So I'll write my car dot brand. Then plus. Then to ensure proper readability, I'll put double quotes. Then I'll put a comma and a space. Then again plus. I'll add the second value, which is my car dot color. Again, I'll put a separator. Then my car dot year. Again a separator. Then my car dot model. And if I print it, as you can see, it has printed the details of my car. So we have printed the values. Similarly, we can directly print the value using the my car object itself. But for this video, we are exploring this method. And similarly, if I want to add some more characteristics inside my class, I can write it over here. If I want to, let's suppose if I want to write the engine number, I'll add engine, and then engine itself I'll write. Then here if I want to write the engine, I'll write my car dot engine that is equal to. Then I'll write some engine, let's say ABCD 1 2 3 4, and put a semicolon. And here I can print the engine also. My car dot engine. If I run it, as you can see, it also prints the engine. Now this is how we add more characteristics to an existing class and print its value. Now that's the end of this video. I hope you have got an introduction about classes and objects in Java. If you got it and if you found this video helpful, Don't forget to like it and subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching.